Here again. Woo! It's a bit windy, and as a result I think we may struggle to attract any mackerel, so no mackerel rod tonight. I'm going to be fishing on the bottom. Gates are closed, it's a bit rough, so I'm going to fish just by the first gate if there's space. Might have to go around it, but I won't be going far up. Then as the tide drops I might go off the end. Don't want to go off now because there's a real chance of a wave going over the top and me being bye-byes, which I don't want. So I'll keep you informed, see how it goes. I think by the weekend, next weekend, we might have mackerel back in. But right now, I know there's been some cod seen. That's what I'm after. First rod out with the 2-hook flapper, black lug. Yeah, it's definitely not a lovely day. It does feel like we're into autumn now, so I'm fishing as if it is. Never used a bell before, but I put one on because I'm going to set up the other rod, and at least then I get a sound. I don't have to keep my eye on the rod the whole time. To put a frozen peeler out on a pulley pennel rake. It's still semi-frozen, but it'll thaw quickly in the water, and hopefully that'll bring something big in. I've had the one knock on the other rod with the black lug, so we'll see if there's any codling around. I do know codling have been caught this week by reliable sources. I'm going to bring in the one with the bell on, and obviously I had that knock to see if it needs rebaiting. And that's a helicopter in the background you can hear. So no prizes for guessing which hook got stripped. That's the top one, and that's the bottom one. Yeah, I think the fish might have been on the bottom. Fresh bait on, and both out. Let's see what goes on. I am so desperate for a fish. So the bell started making a noise, and look what we've got. A lobster. Decent sized one too. I haven't got a measure. I have got a measure. I could check it out. I think carapace is probably the right size, but do I really need to take a lobster home that's so beautiful? It's not been notched, it's not carrying eggs, but I think it's going to go back. My father-in-law will kill me, but it's just beautiful. It's not what I'm here for. Get it back in. There you go. First lobster of this year. Had one last year. But get this one back now. So I've rebaited the worm after the lobster, and I'm just going to check the crab. Just had another knock on the worm rod. Of the wind, I'm just going to move around, but definitely a knock. I thought I got a knock on the crab earlier, and yeah, I think I did. Oops. Just had another knock on the worm rod. Don't know if it's coming to anything else. Oh yeah, let's see what's on it. This is a first for my fishing channel. An eel. Get it off. Get it back. Some lads coming off the end in the match. They've had a few codling. Not a lot, not any size, just off the blocks at the end, which is good pay. So I'm doing all right. Lobster and an eel. Maybe calling it a day soon, or a night. Got Chinese again. You know, can't resist it. A couple of beers, but we'll stick it out for a little bit longer before disappearing. I might just change that crab. Now I've had the eel, I've changed the worm and cast it out, so I'll give the crab another shot. So I've had to move nearer to the gate because of the problem of bringing things in. My worm hook got stripped whilst I was carrying the other rod down, but I've now got the crab rod out and the worm rod nearer the gate. As you can see, got a chance. Oh, might not be able to see. There we go. There's a chance of bringing stuff in still. But once that goes out a bit further, we'll have to call it a day. But anyway, we'll carry on for now. Yay! It's interesting how quiet the pier's gone now, and there are codling coming, but it's summer and no one wants to stay out. Yet in winter this place is rammed. Well, I think I'm going to be calling it a day soon. We've had an eel, we've had a lobster. It's been a couple of hours away from home. Really enjoyed it. Lovely to be out here. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Please like and subscribe, and I look forward to meeting you on the bank somewhere, or a river somewhere, or a pond, or the sea, or a beach, or rocks, and hopefully having a natter.